1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Aisha Nayab. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has termed Pakistan-US partnership critical for regional peace, security and prosperity. Addressing a public gathering in Miyawali, Imran Khan says government has taken various steps to control price hike and prices will start coming down in the country soon. Information Minister has stressed the need for advancing counter-narrative through cultural and literary activities to discourage extremism in the society. Pakistan has called for concrete actions to ensure safety and security of the United Nations peacekeepers serving around the world. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Narendra Modi-led fascist Indian government has intensified the implementation of the nefarious agenda of creating communal discord in the territory. The United Kingdom has warned Russia of dire economic consequences if it invades Ukraine. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has said a deeper and strong partnership between Pakistan and the United States is mutually beneficial and critical for region's peace, security and prosperity. Talking to a four-member delegation of the U.S. Senate, including Senator Angus King, Richard Burr, John Cornyn and Benjamin Sass in Islamabad today, he said Pakistan values its long-standing relationship with the U.S. and is committed to expand it in all spheres, particularly in the economic dimension. Regarding evolving situation in Afghanistan, the Prime Minister underscored the urgent need to support the Afghan people by taking all possible measures to prevent a humanitarian crisis and economic collapse. The Prime Minister also highlighted the importance of closer cooperation to address the security threats, including terrorism in the region. Apprising the U.S. delegation about the continuing grave human rights violations in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Imran Khan said the extremist policies of the RSS-inspired BJP government in India are posing a threat to regional peace and security. He said the U.S. must play its role in the maintenance of peace and stability in the region. He said Pakistan is ready to pursue measures that would reinforce peace, stability and prosperity of the region if the enabling environment is created by India. The United States senators deeply appreciated Pakistan's recent contribution in evacuation of the American nationals and others from Afghanistan. They reaffirmed their commitment to a stable and broad-based Pakistan-US bilateral relationship. The delegation said both the US and Pakistan should make determined efforts to promote trade, investment and economic cooperation. The Prime Minister Imran Khan has said that the government has taken various steps to control price hike and soon the prices will start coming down in the country. Addressing a big public gathering after inaugurating and laying foundation stone of several development projects in Miyawali today, he said still Pakistan is comparatively a cheaper country in the world. Imran Khan said he is ready to hold talks with anyone to resolve the issues, but no talks will be held with those who plundered the national exchequer and now are seeking NRO. The Prime Minister announced that the federal, Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa governments will award scholarships to 6.2 million youth to pursue higher education and 47 billion rupees will be spent on it. Alluding to the groundbreaking of Balkasa Miyawali Muzaffargarh Road, the Prime Minister said the project will be completed in 1.5 years. The projects that were inaugurated on the occasion included establishment of City Park at Old Cattle Mandi, Miyawali, dualization of Sagoda Miyawali Road and establishment of Miyawaki Forest at Namal Lake. Apart from Balkasa Miyawali Muzaffargarh Road, the Prime Minister also performed the groundbreaking of upgradation of Kalabagh Shakardara Road, upgradation of DHQ Hospital Miyawali, Prime Minister Package 2, District Development Package, establishment of wooded land at Namal Lake. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Chaudhry Fawad Hussain has stressed the need for putting forward counter-narrative by promoting cultural, literary and sports activities to discourage the extremism in the society. Talking to media on the occasion of 14th Urdu International Conference in Karachi this afternoon, he said encouragement and promotion of new writers and poets is need of the hour to build a new identity at international level. The Information Minister said federal government is working for a betterment of the film industry, and in this connection a department of films has been established in Pakistan television. He said a technology university is also being established for modern filmmaking. Special Representative to Prime Minister on Interfaith Harmony Muhammad Tahir Ashrafi says no one will be allowed to use blasphemy law or religion for personal interests. Addressing a news conference in Lahore today, he said all the minorities have equal rights in Pakistan. Tahir Ashrafi said those involved in the Sialkot incident will be brought to book at the earliest. This is Radio Pakistan. Ambassador of Indonesia to Pakistan Adam Turgio says a number of Indonesian companies are keen to invest in special economic zones being established under the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project. Expressing his views during an interview with News and Current Affairs channel of Radio Pakistan, he said CPEC projects will emerge as a game changer for entire region through connectivity up to Central Asia and Western China. The ambassador said Pakistan has a huge potential to increase its exports to Indonesia. He said there is a need to enhance political and economic relations between the two countries at all levels to increase current trade volume of over $2.56 billion. On Afghanistan issue, he said global community should help the interim government in provision of basic needs to over 23 million Afghan people to avert the humanitarian crisis, which is brewing at a fast pace. Pakistan called for concrete actions to ensure safety and security of the United Nations peacekeepers serving hotspots around the world amid escalating attacks on them. Speaking at a meeting of groups of friends, Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations Ambassador Munir Akram said the threats to peacekeepers are increasing and we need to take some concrete actions. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Modi-led fascist Indian government has intensified the implementation of the nefarious agenda of extremist Hindu organization Rashtriya Sevak Singh of creating communal discord in the territory. In its latest move, the Modi regime has identified 19 locations in the Kashmir Valley to build 6,000 flats for the displaced Kashmiri Pandits. The project is being executed to provide 6,000 government jobs to the displaced Kashmiri Pandits. Lieutenant General Manoj Sinha, in an interview, said that several measures were being taken for the resettlement of Pandits in Kashmir. In West Bank, Israeli troops have martyred another young Palestinian and injured 4 others. In a statement, Palestinian Health Ministry spokesman said that people were staging a protest demonstration against Israeli settlements in Nablus when their troops started firing to disperse them. The United Kingdom has warned Russia for dire economic consequences if it invades Ukraine. Talking to her Ukrainian counterpart in Liverpool ahead of the G7 meeting today, UK Foreign Secretary Ms. Liz Truss expressed solidarity with Ukraine, saying any aggression from Moscow would be a strategic mistake. The US intelligence say Russia has stationed about 70,000 troops near its borders with Ukraine. India has become a hell for the journalist fraternity as the highest number of journalists were killed this year. According to a report published by the US non-profit watchdog Committee to Protect Journalists, 5 journalists had been murdered in India as of 1st December 2021. 7 Indian media persons were being behind the bars due to anti-government reporting as of 1st December 2021. International Mountain Day is being observed today to raise awareness and highlight the importance of preserving the beauty of mountains across the world. The theme of this year's International Mountain Day is Sustainable Mountain Tourism. And finally, the weather report. Cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. Smog and fog is likely to develop in plain areas of Punjab during the morning and night hours. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletin on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.